Imagine for a moment that you are standing at the edge of a vast, unexplored wilderness. The path ahead is unclear, filled with both promise and uncertainty. Now ask yourself this: who would you want by your side as you take that first step into the unknown? The answer, my friends, is you. You are your own greatest ally, your most steadfast companion, and your most powerful resource. Yet so often, we find ourselves doing the unthinkable, betting against ourselves. Today, we are going to explore why this self-sabotage happens and how we can shift our mindset to become our own biggest supporters. Because when you stop betting against yourself, you open the door to a world of infinite possibilities. You are a divine being having a human experience. You did not come into this world by accident. You are not here to simply exist, to merely survive from one day to the next. No, you are here to thrive, to grow, to expand, and to become the fullest expression of who you truly are. But here is the catch, and it is a big one. Many of us have forgotten this truth. We have allowed the noise of the world, the opinions of others, and our own self-doubt to drown out the whispers of our soul. We become our own worst critics, our own fiercest opponents. In essence, we've started betting against ourselves. Think about it. How many times have you talked yourself out of pursuing a dream because you thought you weren't good enough? How often have you held back from speaking your truth because you feared judgment? How frequently have you settled for less than you deserve because you did not believe you were worthy of more? Each time you do this, you are placing a bet against yourself. You are saying to the universe, I do not think I can do this. I do not believe I am capable. I am not worthy of success or happiness. And let me tell you, my friends, the universe is... But here is the beautiful thing. Just as you have the power to bet against yourself, you also have the power to bet on yourself. And when you do, when you align your thoughts, your beliefs, and your actions with your highest self, miracles happen. I know what some of you might be thinking, but I've tried to believe in myself before and it did not work out. I failed. I got hurt. I was disappointed. And to that I say, welcome to the human experience. Failure, pain, disappointment. These are not signs that you should stop believing in yourself. They are invitations to grow, to learn, to evolve. Remember, the oak tree does not become mighty by standing in perpetual sunshine. It grows strong by weathering storms, by bending without breaking, by sinking its roots deep into the earth. Your challenges, your setbacks, your moments of doubt, these are not reasons to bet against yourself. They are opportunities to demonstrate your resilience, your adaptability, your innate power. How do we shift from betting against ourselves to betting on ourselves? It starts with awareness. We need to become conscious of the ways we sabotage our own success. Listen to your self-talk. Pay attention to the stories you tell yourself about who you are and what you are capable of. Are they empowering stories that propel you forward or limiting beliefs that hold you back? Once you are aware of these patterns, you can begin to change them. And this is where the real work begins. Because changing your thoughts, changing your beliefs about yourself, it is not always easy. It requires dedication, patience, and most importantly, practice. Start small. Each morning when you wake up, before you do anything else, take a moment to bet on yourself. Look in the mirror and say, I believe in you. I trust you. I am on your side. It might feel awkward at first, even a bit silly. Do it anyway. Because here is the thing. Your subconscious mind does not know the difference between what's real and what's imagined. When you consistently feed it positive, empowering messages, it begins to accept. Next, set intentions for your day that align with your highest self. Instead of focusing on what you have to do, focus on who you want to be. Do you want to be kind, patient, courageous, creative? Set that intention and then look for opportunities throughout your day to embody those qualities. You move through your day. Pay attention to the moments when you are tempted to bet against yourself. Maybe it is when you are faced with a challenging task at work, or when you are considering whether to speak up in a meeting, or when you are debating whether to pursue a new opportunity. In these moments, pause, take a deep breath, And then ask yourself, what would I do if I truly believed in myself? Then do that. Remember, betting on yourself does not mean you'll always succeed in the way you initially envisioned. It means you trust yourself enough to try, to learn, to grow, and to keep moving forward no matter what. Talk about fear for a moment. As fear is often at the root of why we bet against ourselves. We fear failure, we fear judgment, we fear the unknown. But here's a perspective shift for you. Fear is not your enemy. Fear is simply a sign that you are stretching beyond your comfort zone, that you are growing, the next time you feel fear creeping in, instead of letting it paralyze you, thank it. Say, thank you, fear, for reminding me that I am pushing my boundaries. Thank you for showing me that I am alive and growing. And then do the thing anyway. Because on the other side of fear is where the magic happens. Another crucial aspect of betting on yourself is surrounding yourself with people who believe in you. Jim Rohn famously said that we are the average of the 5 people we spend the most time with. So take a look at your inner circle. Are these people betting on you or against you? Do they lift you up or bring you down? Do they encourage your dreams or dismiss them? If you find that the people around you are constantly doubting you, criticizing you, or discouraging you from pursuing your dreams, it might be time to make some changes. Seek out individuals who inspire you, who challenge you to be your best self, and believe in you, even when you are struggling to believe in yourself. And here is a beautiful truth. When you start betting on yourself, when you start living in alignment with your highest self, you naturally attract these kinds of people into your life. Like attracts like. When you value yourself, you attract others who value you too. Talk about failure for a moment, because the fear of failure is one of the biggest reasons we bet against ourselves. We think, what if I try and it does not work out? What if I fail? But here is the thing. Failure is not the opposite of success. Failure is a part of success. It is a stepping stone, a learning opportunity, a chance to grow and evolve. Think about a baby learning to walk. They fall down countless times. But do we look at a baby taking those first wobbly steps and think, oh, what a failure? Of course not. We encourage them, we celebrate their efforts, we cheer them on as they try again and again. Why? Because we inherently understand that falling is part of learning to walk. The same is true in every area of our lives. Every failure is simply feedback. It is information that you can use to adjust your approach, to refine your skills, to deepen your understanding. When you bet on yourself, you are not betting on immediate perfect success. You are betting on your ability to learn, to grow, to persist, and to eventually succeed. The next time you are faced with a challenge or an opportunity, and you feel that temptation to bet against yourself, remember, you are a divine being having a human experience. You are here to grow, to learn, to evolve. You are capable of far more than you can imagine. Betting on yourself does not mean you won't face obstacles. It does not mean you won't experience setbacks or disappointments. But it does mean that you trust in your ability to handle whatever comes your way. It means you believe in your capacity to learn, to adapt, and to keep moving forward. Think about the most successful people you know or admire. Do you think they got where they are by constantly doubting themselves? By playing small? By betting against themselves? Of course not. They got there by believing in themselves, by taking risks, by persisting in the face of challenges and setbacks. I am not saying it is easy. Betting on yourself, especially when you've been in the habit of doing the opposite, takes courage. It takes commitment. It takes practice. But I promise you it is worth it. Because when you bet on yourself, you open the door to a life beyond your wildest dreams. How do we cultivate this habit of betting on ourselves? It starts with self-awareness. Pay attention to your thoughts, your words, your actions. Are they aligned with your highest self, with your deepest desires? Or are they keeping you small, keeping you safe, keeping you stuck? Next, practice self-compassion. Treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding that you would offer a dear friend. When you make a mistake or face a setback, do not berate yourself. Instead, offer yourself words of encouragement and support. Remember, you are a human being having a human experience. Perfection is not the goal. Another powerful practice is visualization. Spend time each day visualizing yourself as the person you want to become. See yourself succeeding, see yourself overcoming challenges, see yourself living your best life. Remember, your subconscious mind does not know the difference between what's real and what's imagined. When you consistently feed it positive images of success and achievement, it begins to accept these as reality. Affirmations are another powerful tool. Choose statements that reinforce your belief in yourself and repeat them daily. I am capable. I am worthy. I trust in my ability to handle whatever comes my way. I am becoming the best version of myself every day. Find affirmations that resonate with you and make them a part of your daily routine. Taking inspired action is also crucial. Betting on yourself isn't just about positive thinking. It is about aligning your actions with your beliefs. Each day, do something that stretches you, that pushes you out of your comfort zone. It does not have to be big. Small, consistent actions in the direction of your dreams add up over time. Remember, betting on yourself is not a one-time event. It is a daily practice, a moment-by-moment choice. There will be days when it feels easy, when you're riding high on success and everything seems to be going your way. And there will be days when it feels impossible, when doubts creep in and you are tempted to revert to old patterns of self-sabotage. On those difficult days, be gentle with yourself. Remember that this is all part of the journey. Just as a muscle grows stronger through resistance, your self-belief grows stronger through challenges. Each time you choose to bet on yourself, especially when it is hard, you are building that muscle of self-trust, of self-belief. And here's something beautiful to remember. When you bet on yourself, you inspire others to do the same. Your courage, your self-belief, your willingness to pursue your dreams, it all has a ripple effect. You become a living example of what's possible when we believe in ourselves. Think about the people in your life. Your family, your friends, your colleagues, even strangers you encounter. When they see you betting on yourself, when they witness your growth and your success, it plants a seed in their minds. It shows them what's possible. It inspires them to believe in themselves too. In this way, betting on yourself becomes an act of service. It is not just about you anymore. It is about contributing to a world where more people believe in themselves, where more people are living up to their potential, where more people are making their unique contributions to the world. Imagine a world where everyone believed in themselves, where everyone was betting on themselves instead of against themselves. Imagine the innovations, the art, the solutions to global problems that would emerge. Imagine the kindness, the compassion, the love that would flourish when people are operating from a place of self-belief rather than self-doubt. This is the world we can create, one person at a time, starting with ourselves. When you bet on yourself, you're not just changing your own life. You are changing the world. I invite you right here, right now, to make a commitment to yourself. A commitment to bet on yourself, to believe in yourself, to trust in your own innate wisdom and capabilities. A commitment to pursue your dreams, to speak your truth, to live authentically. It won't always be easy. There will be challenges, there will be setbacks, there will be moments of doubt, but remember, these are not signs that you should stop believing in yourself. They are invitations to grow stronger, to dig deeper, to recommit to yourself. And when those moments come, because they will come, I want you to remember this moment. Remember the truth of who you are. Remember that you are a divine being having a human experience. Remember that you are here for a reason, that you have unique gifts to share with the world, that you are capable of far more than you can imagine. Remember that every great achievement, every remarkable success story started with someone deciding to bet on themselves. Why not you? Why not now? Make a pact right here, right now. Let's commit to betting on ourselves, to believing in ourselves, to supporting ourselves. Let's commit to being our own biggest cheerleaders, our own staunchest allies, our own most ardent supporters. Because when you bet on yourself, you can't lose. Even if things do not work out exactly as you planned, you'll have grown. you'll have learned. You'll have become more of who you truly are. And that, my friends, is the greatest victory of all. Go forth and bet on yourself. Believe in your dreams. Trust in your abilities. Have faith in your journey. The world is waiting for the unique gifts that only you can bring. Do not keep it waiting any longer. Bet on yourself. And watch as miracles unfold in your life. Remember, you are not here by accident. You are not here to play small. You are here to shine, to grow, to evolve, to become the fullest expression of who you truly are. And that journey begins with a simple choice, the choice to bet on yourself. I ask you, what would your life look like if you stopped betting against yourself and started betting on yourself? What dreams would you pursue? What truths would you speak? What changes would you make? What kind of person would you become? These are not just rhetorical questions. I invite you to really think about them. Take a moment right now to close your eyes and imagine your life 6 months from now, a year from now, 5 years from now, if you committed fully to betting on yourself. Allow yourself to really feel it, to step into that version of yourself who believes wholeheartedly in their own potential. How does it feel? Exciting? A little scary? Both. That's okay. Remember, those butterflies in your stomach, that nervous energy, that's not a sign that you are doing something wrong. It is a sign that you are stretching beyond your comfort zone, that you are growing, that you are alive. Open your eyes and look around you. This is your starting point. This is where your journey of self-belief begins, right here, right now. Not when you have more money or more time or when the conditions are perfect. Now, because the truth is, there will never be a perfect time to start believing in yourself. There will always be reasons to doubt, to hesitate, to play it safe. But here's the thing. Playing it safe, betting against yourself, that's the riskiest bet of all. Because when you bet against yourself, you guarantee your own defeat. You ensure that you'll never know what you are truly capable of. You rob the world of the unique gifts that only you can bring. I challenge you, starting today, make a commitment to bet on yourself in some way, every single day. It does not have to be big. Maybe it is speaking up in a meeting when you would usually stay quiet. Maybe it is applying for that job you think you are not quite qualified for. Maybe it is finally starting that project you've been dreaming about for years. Whatever it is, do something each day that demonstrates your belief in yourself, and then pay attention to how it feels. Notice the sense of empowerment, the feeling of alignment, the surge of energy that comes when you honor your own potential. And here is a powerful truth. The more you bet on yourself, the easier it becomes. It is like building a muscle. The first few reps might feel difficult, even uncomfortable. But as you keep at it, as you keep choosing to believe in yourself day after day, it becomes your new normal. Self-belief becomes your default state. Imagine living from that place of self-belief all the time. Imagine approaching every situation, every challenge, every opportunity from a place of I've got this instead of I do not know if I can do this. Imagine the doors that would open, the opportunities that would present themselves, the life you could create, that life is available to you right now. All it takes is the decision to stop betting against yourself and start betting on yourself. All it takes is the courage to believe in your own potential, to trust in your own journey, to have faith in your own. I ask you, are you ready? Are you ready to stop playing small? Are you ready to step into your power? Are you ready to bet on yourself? I can feel the energy in this room shifting. I can sense the spark of possibility igniting within each of you. That spark, my friends, is the beginning of something beautiful. It is the seed of transformation, the first glimmer of a new dawn in your life. But here's the thing about seeds. They need nurturing to grow. They need consistent care, attention, and the right environment to flourish. The same is true for this newfound commitment to betting on yourself. It is not enough to feel inspired in this moment. You need to cultivate this inspiration, to tend to it daily, to protect it fiercely from the weeds of doubt and the storms of fear that will inevitably come. Talk about how to do that. How do we nurture this seed of self-belief until it grows into an unshakable foundation of confidence and self-trust. First, we need to understand that betting on yourself is not about blind optimism or unrealistic expectations. It is about a deep, unwavering belief in your inherent worth and potential, coupled with a commitment to doing the work necessary to manifest that potential. It is about recognizing that you are a work in progress, and that's okay. In fact, it is more than okay. It is beautiful. It means you are growing, you are evolving, you are becoming. Embrace this process. Love yourself not just for who you are, but for who you are becoming. Next, we need to address the voice of the inner critic. You know the one I am talking about. That voice that whispers or sometimes shouts that you are not good enough, not smart enough, not talented enough. That voice that brings up every past mistake, every failure, every moment of doubt as evidence that you shouldn't bet on yourself. Here's the truth about that voice. It is not the voice of reason or reality. It is the voice of fear. It is the voice of past conditioning. It is the voice of every limiting belief you've ever internalized. And here is the good news. Just as you learn to listen to that voice, you can learn to question it, to challenge it, to ultimately replace it with a voice of self-compassion and self-belief. When that critical voice pipes up, do not try to silence it. Instead, engage with it. Ask it questions. Is this really true? Where is the evidence for this belief? How is this serving me? Often you'll find that these critical thoughts do not stand up to scrutiny. They're based on fear, not fact. Then counter these thoughts with evidence of your capabilities, your resilience, your past successes. Keep a victory log where you record every win, no matter how small. Did you face a fear today? Write it down. Did you learn something new? Write it down. Did you persist in the face of challenge? Write it down. This log becomes your arsenal of self-belief, tangible proof of your ability to bet on yourself and win. Remember, betting on yourself isn't about never feeling fear or doubt. It is about feeling the fear and doing it anyway. It is about acknowledging the doubt, thanking it for trying to protect you, and then gently setting it aside as you step forward into growth. Talk about the power of your environment in nurturing your self-belief. We've already discussed the importance of surrounding yourself with supportive people. But your environment is more than just the people around you. It is the books you read, the podcasts you listen to, the social media accounts you follow, the spaces you inhabit. Audit your environment. Is it feeding your self-belief or starving it? Are you consuming content that uplifts and inspires you or that leaves you feeling inadequate and doubtful? Are your spaces organized and conducive to productivity or chaotic? Remember, your external environment is a reflection of your internal state. As you commit to betting on yourself, let that commitment be reflected in every aspect of your life. Another crucial aspect of betting on yourself is learning to trust your intuition. In our logical, data-driven world, we often discount the power of our gut feelings, but your intuition is a powerful tool. It is the accumulation of all your life experiences, all your knowledge, all your wisdom distilled into a feeling and knowing. Start paying attention to your intuition. When you have a gut feeling about something, do not dismiss it. Explore it. Ask yourself where it is coming from. Often you'll find that your intuition is pointing you towards paths of growth and self-alignment, even when those paths seem scary or uncertain. Trusting your intuition does not mean ignoring logic or acting impulsively. It means integrating your intuitive knowing with your rational thinking to make decisions that are aligned with your highest self. I want to address something that often comes up when we talk about betting on ourselves, the fear of appearing arrogant or self-centered. In a world that often values humility and self-deprecation, the idea of fully believing in ourselves can feel uncomfortable, even wrong. But here is the truth. There is a world of difference between true self-belief and arrogance. Arrogance comes from a place of insecurity, a need to prove oneself superior to others. True self-belief, on the other hand, comes from a place of inner security. It does not need to put others down to lift itself up. In fact, when you truly believe in yourself, you are more likely to lift others up, to celebrate their successes, to support their dreams. Betting on yourself isn't about thinking you are better than everyone else. It is about recognizing your unique value, unique gifts, and committing to bringing those gifts fully into the world. It is not just about you. It is about what you can contribute, how you can serve, how you can make the world a little bit better through your presence and your actions. Let go of the fear of seeming arrogant. Embrace your light. Let it shine brightly. Because when you do, you give others permission to do the same. We near the end of our time together. I want to leave you with a powerful visualization exercise. And close your eyes for a moment and imagine yourself 5 years from now having fully committed to betting on yourself every single day. See yourself standing tall, confident, radiating self-belief. See the goals you've achieved, the dreams you've realized. Feel the sense of purpose, of fulfillment, of alignment with your highest self. Look around this future version of your life. Who's there with you? How have your relationships transformed as a result of your self-belief? How has your work changed? How has your impact on the world grown? Feel the emotions of this future self, the pride in how far you've come, the excitement for what's still to come, the deep, unshakable knowledge that you are capable of handling whatever life brings your way. This future is not just a fantasy. It is a very real possibility. And it all begins with the choice you make today in this moment to bet on yourself. You open your eyes and come back to the present moment. Carry that vision with you. Let it be your North Star, guiding you forward whenever you face moments of doubt or uncertainty. Remember, the journey of betting on yourself is not always easy, but it is always worth it. There will be challenges. There will be setbacks. There will be moments when it feels easier to fall back into old patterns of self-doubt. In those moments, I want you to remember this. You are stronger than you know. You are more capable than you realize. You have within you everything you need to create the life you desire. You are not defined by your past. You are not limited by your current circumstances. You are a being of infinite potential, constantly evolving, constantly becoming. Your future is not set in stone. It is created by the choices you make each day. Choose to bet on yourself. Choose to believe in your dreams. Choose to trust in your journey. The world needs your light. It needs your gifts, your passion, your unique perspective. Do not dim your light to make others comfortable. Do not shrink to fit into spaces that were never meant for you. Expand, grow, shine. You leave here today, I want you to make a promise to yourself. Promise that you will bet on yourself. Not just today, not just when it is easy, but every single day. Promise that you will be your own biggest supporter, your own most loyal fan. Promise that you will pursue your dreams with courage and conviction. Promise that you will speak your truth even when your voice shakes. Promise that you will choose growth over comfort, authenticity over conformity, self-belief over self-doubt. And know this, as you make this promise to yourself, you are not alone. There is a whole world of people out there betting on themselves, creating lives of purpose and passion. You are part of this movement. You are part of this awakening. Go forth with courage, with conviction, with an unwavering belief in yourself and your potential. Bet on yourself and watch as the universe conspires to support you as doors open, as opportunities appear, as your life transforms in ways you never thought. Remember, you are the author of your own story. You have the power to write any ending you choose. So make it a great one. Make it a story of courage, of perseverance, of unwavering self-belief. Make it a story that inspires others to bet on themselves too. The time is now. The choice is yours. Are you ready to place the biggest, boldest, most important bet of your life on yourself? I believe in you. Now it is time for you to believe in yourself. Go forth, bet on yourself, and create the life you've always dreamed of. The world is waiting for you. Your time is now.